Well, hey, I'm here in the corner with my lovely peanuts. So, yes, so we're literally going to be watching the VOD from Darwin's side. Uh, and we have a whole 2 hours and 25 minutes to watch. So, buckle in, guys. It's going to be 2 hours and 25 minutes of what the hell is going on. I don't know if I will provide any commentary because I generally don't want to talk over the VOD, but yeah. Where's the video? Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Let's see what happens in today's session of a rebroadcast.
I had this photo and laugh at the issues I had.
It sounds like you're playing Sunless Sea.
Because I had psychosis. I was told by the captain, hey, go take a rest in the medbay. I'm like, okay, I lay down in the medbay, door closes. I hear a spark, and then whoop, fire starts burning up. I open the door and I see this. It's pouring out into the... I'm like, oh. I just closed the door again. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not real. No one else is screaming. Like, if the captain isn't telling me to fix it, then it's not real, and I just shut the door and went back into the bed. Like, psychosis go away, psychosis go away, psychosis go away.
It's all part of your imagination.
It's really bad, but I need to fix things. I can't tell if it's real.
We are live on the interwebs.
Oh, the interwebs. Neurotrauma's fun.
Greetings, interwebs. Forgive us for the delay. I was busy last night. So we are doing session today, the other part of the Macabre Menagerie, featuring Swift Grace and Callister, as they make their preparations for the end game. The end game it draws near. We learned from last session that Ying, over the course of these next 2 weeks, has fully assembled her forces, or assembled as much forces as she believes she needs.
Her ragtag group.
With her ragtag
group. I'm watching
group.
You.
And we'll be heading to Archon for their fated confrontation. Now we're going to rewind the clock just a bit, however. Back 2 weeks. For our other adventurers, Swift Grace and Callister, to see what they will do before this fated encounter, if they choose to intervene in this encounter at all. They may very well decide the fate of Avernus. We left off
this fated battle with this damn palm tree.
Yep.
It's stuck.
I know it's. I've been trying to get rid of the damn palm tree. Like, I don't know how to. Like.
Got it.
You got it. Pog.
Well, deleting everything.
So.
Continue. Faded. It's over.
So from last session, we Swiftgrace and Callister had decided to part ways once again. Swiftgrace stating that she basically wants out of hell. Like, hell is a no-go at this point. But not without making a few stops.
I don't think I said I want out of hell, right? Apparently
you stated that. That might not be your intention, but you did state that.
Okay. I don't remember if it was either that or I stated that I'm going to find my other pieces.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to leave hell for that. Yeah.
It's semantics.
Yeah. Well, Callister has decided to
if it comes to me, that's fine.
To rally up what forces he can, in preparation for either combating Ying or perhaps saving Zariel. But with all that being said, let us begin with Swiftgrace. What she is doing. We'll be heading towards Shino's compound. Where?
Yes, because we're watching Darwin's side, we
Venture
get to
forth
see all
first.
the lovely DM tools.
Looking
Ha
to
ha
strike a
ha, which I've never
deal
honestly seen, so this is
with
interesting.
Talus's former companion.
Not for long.
Alright. Now. Alright, let's head into the let's head into my lovely estate that you stole from.
Aha! I can't find myself. I'll find it.
Alright.
Ah!
We're all gathered around the shitty table I drew here.
We have an organ, a lung, and a liver. They're still here!
Don't worry about that. We'll deal with that later. Alright. Do you see where you are on the map?
Yeah, I found me.
I
second.
actually think we need some better music than this. This is a little bit too intense. It's too intense.
Wait, there's
We need a
music
combo
playing? I
for
can't
a
even
folk
hear it.
music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't have a combo. I got all I have is Ying's music.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. And
Shapeshifter
more
from
intense music.
Persona 5.
What was
I was
that?
looking at.
Ah,
Let's see, Beneath the Mask from Persona 5, I guess.
well, that's a little bit too calm.
You know, Tui, The World Ends With You.
I've never actually played The World Ends With You. I know it by
I've seen
reputation.
the sequel.
I have more silly music from it, and I think it's just as intense, if it's different ways.
Okay, yeah. We'll do. I heard Persona, so we can do Persona. Not necessarily
Try that.
Beneath the Mask though. Let us go with.
Oh god, more intense music. God damn it.
Oh, by the way,
Hey.
Chase.
Leg.
Oh, wait. See, what is it called again? Did you hear the announcement from the Beautiful Glitch? The guys who made Monster Prom.
Oh, the one that does Monster Prom Free?
Yep.
I seen that. I was talking to Tony about that.
Okay.
Oh god. All I have is like a slew of like hype music. Oops.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Let's see.
Oh, who's messaging me right now? Bum, bum, bum,
That's good.
bum, bum,
Well,
bum.
at least the absolute worst case scenario did not happen for Swift Grace.
Music?
We will need to chat. Alright. Swift Grace presented Shinoi with your former mask, and now she's very interested in what Swift Grace has to say.
I don't. You know, I'm gonna inspect the mask really quick, just in
Yeah.
case.
Star!
'Cause
Star, please. Fetch some tea. Yes, my lady. Star, will go fetch some tea.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
Eh,
That way.
yeah, before I wrap
Sorry,
the
looking
mask,
different.
before I wrap the mask back up, I'm gonna look at it on the back of it, in the front, the side. Let's see. It's. Is there anything interesting on there? On the mask? Darwin?
On the mask?
Yeah. I was looking at it before I wrap it back up.
I believe
That's
I
it.
believe you gave the master Shinoi at this point, did you not?
No, I presented it. We're far apart from each other for hostile
say that I wrote-
reasons.
Ah.
I will say I wrote down a letter to put it in the mask.
Oh, there is a piece of paper on the in the mask then.
Huh. I'll take that and then wrap it back up, put it in my pocket.
Shinoi, looking at this, or rather, the robots looking at this, will all notice you attempting to pocket the letter.
Oh no, I pocketed the mask. I grabbed the letter.
Oh no, she only wants the mask.
Oh, it's like oh shit. Oh here.
Alright. No.
I'll trade it. And it's like, what is this shit?
No,
me
but
check.
what was in the mask? You seem to have taken a piece of paper from the mask.
I didn't know your loved one would litter in his own mask. I'm
Hmm.
gonna open it.
Read it out loud.
Alright.
Alright. Well.
What's in
well,
here?
yeah, whatever you wrote down, like just send it to Swift Grace, I guess.
Or he could read it out. He could read it out loud. Like he's like Mario Party's or not Mario Party, like Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Like the very beginning.
Yep.
He reads it in his own voice. Ta-da! Oh, he's typing.
Yep.
Let's see. The music. I like we're gonna prepare for a heist.
We're preparing for a heist by buying by buying guns. That's what
Oh
you're
my
doing
God,
right here. Buying a gun.
This is the gun. I didn't realize this is the gun store.
You're buying a gun.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. It says.
So, read it out to me, Swift Grace.
Yeah. Squid didn't edit. It's like lighting's bad here. There it is. Okay. There's Swift Grace. By the time you read this, you better be out of hell. Oops. I've resolved to fight to Vecna, or whatever remains of Yang for that matter. Just as I thought. It's like, hold on. The letter is loading.
There's a buffering sign underneath the words.
What if I just say it out loud? This she's like, hold on, the letter is loading. There it is.
The letter loaded some more.
It's a loading letter. It's like one of those cool letters.
God damn it, I didn't know he knew Far Scribe. Windows Explorer noises.
Alright. Keep reading.
You asked me to fight a god when we first began. I would have asked to trade you off to Zarya. But okay. But after seeing everything she knew, my army, Baggy, the demon lords, I found something. Loading. Like, okay. Either I choose to make a stand when no one else will. I'll let whoever stronger than me dictate my actions forever. Got it, like the letter just gets longer and longer. It's like, where are you coming from?
We should have opted for the better Wi-Fi in this place so that we can load the letter faster. Maybe we attached an Ethernet cable to the paper, it'll load faster.
Or better yet, the mask is a printer.
The mask it's a fax machine.
Shit, no, I didn't know you made.
Oh my God.
Fax machines. This is amazing.
Oh,
Very slow.
Lauren, did you ever see the D&D computer?
D&D computer? Oh god, no, I've not seen
It's
this.
the thing you do if you get enough the drumming stones together or something like that. I'll explain later.
Oh, can
I
a
saw
thumbing,
Zariel's was told by.
can a thumbing stone store information?
I'll explain later.
I could probably figure it out just by looking at it.
Oh, it's not against them anyways. Ah. See.
Oh, this is a magic card.
This also reminds me of Danganronpa again. God damn it. Why is no one talking about that?
Oh, that's interesting.
God damn it. There's a robot in Danganronpa called Kibo. He's a fucking printer as well.
Okay, then. That's roughly the gist.
I want to find this printer.
Let's see. Alright, so you read all of this with like verbatim?
Yeah.
Uh,
There you go.
choose to make a stand when no one else will. I let whoever is stronger than me dictate my actions.
Here, Darwin.
Alright.
This is from Danganronpa free.
Oh. Are we
It's
meant-
actually a printer.
It's actually a printer?
Yeah, look at
What the heck is this thing?
it's a person or robot called Kibo.
I'm putting that on my stream.
He
It's just
printed.
printing out a card. Okay.
He's printing out a picture. He's printing out a picture of the crime scene what he saw.
Nice.
It's like, hold on, let me print this. We're like, what? You can print this? Has a little bit of spaghetti on it. Ah, if you're not deaf anymore, but regret to do nothing. I hope you find your other aspects. Avoid Vecna, find the Zanies out of our zone. Good luck. If you die horribly, how are you reading this? How are you sending this to me?
Okay, Darwin, you want to just read the whole thing?
PPS, I just do the
Okay.
right thing when the time is right.
Dear Swiftgrace, by the time you read this, you better be out of hell. I've resolved to take the fight to Vecna, or whatever remains of Ying for that matter. If you asked me to fight a god when we first began, I would have asked to trade you off to Zariel. But after seeing everything, Shinoi, Mahadi, Mad Maggie, the Demon Lords, I found something. Either I choose to make a stand when no one else will, or I will let whomever stronger than me dictate my actions forever. I saw Zariel's resolve. It resonated with me. Even in desperate odds, she went off and fought against them anyway. Now I stand at the precipice of change, where I could choose to repeat my mistakes or make my stand. I fear not death anymore, but regret to do nothing. I hope you find your other aspects. Avoid Vecna, find the Zanies and the Zealots. Good luck. P.S. If you died horribly, how are you reading this? P.P.S. I trust you to do the right thing when the time is right.
Husband is funny on the PES one.
Alright, so Shinoi listens to you speak these words intently.
Followed by like pauses of like, hold on, it's still loading.
So
It's one of those cool letters.
One of these cool ones. He knows Fire Scribe apparently.
yeah. Well, that might as well be a suicide note, suppose.
Yeah, this is also part of the reason.
How
Honestly,
does
Shinoi,
how does he
this is
how does he intend to make any change with how he is now? His form is incomplete.
honestly, Shinoi. May I be honest with you on this one?
Go ahead.
This is part of the reason why I came here to you.
And why have you come here?
Well, one, I want a gun.
Yes.
Let's not mix words here.
Yes.
Two, I seen the power of what would you call these? Sibling? Your siblings? Your children?
Well, these are.
Co-workers?
I call all of my inventions my children. Although, however, Callister is a bit of an exception.
Ah. Stepchildren. Got it. Adoptive. There you go. Perfect.
Sure.
I've seen the work of your adoptive children and how powerful they are as is. Imagine the group of them. If you want your husband alive. Out of everyone in Avernus, I know you're the one who seems to be the best one for the case.
It'd be preferable if I can fetch Callister alive, yes. However, even his body will do at this point. It'll be easier to mold with that. So I'm guessing you're proposing a bit of an alliance here to fetch my foolish husband.
As long as it doesn't put me too much in the way, as he said in the letter.
Hmm.
I'm done doing detours. I need to do my own work.
Well,
I hope you understand from your perspective of needing to finish your own work.
look, I have nothing personal against you, Swift Grace. If anything, I'm annoyed at my foolish husband. Because after all that transpired, he still chose all of you guys over me. Only to throw that away at the last second.
I'll just tilt my head. Like, yeah, can't really agree or disagree on that because I don't know him enough, apparently.
No matter if what he writes in the letter is true, and I suspect that it is, and he will be going after Vecna. Now, I believe you told me that your friend Ying, the one with the hat, has one of Vecna's parts.
Hey, that's
Archon
me!
has the other, meaning that their confrontation is inevitable.
Yep. That was the whole. I'll just like tap the crystal ball in the pocket. It's like that's the whole thing I've heard of, and also discussed before we split.
Okay.
She wants to complete Vecna.
Have you
Or
ever
going after Zariel.
Have you ever
Okay, I don't want to
considered
complete
the
Vecna, but
possibility that
Vecna's powers
even
are
with whatever
very pog.
forces you have mustered up here, or that she has mustered up here, that it may not be enough to defeat Archon?
I don't know. I don't know what her forces look like.
Surely you must have some sort of inkling of the alliances that you have made down here in hell.
Yeah, she has. What was it? Bitter breath.
The bitter
A
breath
giant
thing.
kraken.
A kraken.
Yeah, I remember that one. I wonder if they'll go after that one. But one of our other compatriots, it's the tentacly fish one, split head.
Yes.
Yeah, that one had a romance going on with a kraken. That got sent through a planar rift down here.
I see. A kraken is quite a formidable ally. Anything else?
Soul pact. Let's see. What was that other ones again that they had? Like, I'm trying to remember the names.
Zariel's former commanders, lieutenants.
Yeah. They don't really need their what's it called? They wouldn't really need their cooperation. It's usually advised cooperation. I've seen what happens when she uses that sword. She can turn them into puppets. She did that to what was that? The one next to Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yale. Yeah,
Yes.
she knocked out Lulu, and then slayed Yale. Yale got revived back as a puppet. So cooperation isn't really a must.
A sword with necromantic powers. I imagine it can attack the soul of a creature. That's interesting.
Yep, and if they have no souls, they turn into zombies. Or at least from what I've seen.
I see.
So, meat shields.
That is problematic. Very problematic indeed. That means with every one of her victories, or every one of Archon's defeats, Ying adds to her ranks.
Yep. And even if the living compatriots that are next to her falls, she can just bring them back.
Any weaknesses that you have seen? Is there any counter to this?
I'm not good with all this Vecna magic talk thing. I know that she still doesn't have very much in the ways of bodily strength. So I guess you could say that if you burst her down, but I've seen her come back.
How did she come back?
I think she's turned into like almost a full-on lich, where she just revives back. She has. When I shot her one time, she has this ability to where these flames will suture her wounds back. I didn't know it'll keep going on, even if she's out of commission. Isn't there anything that's stopped Vecna to begin with? Turned him into parts?
Well, Vecna is an arc lich.
My only weakness is
generally
radiant
with
damage.
the undead, particularly with, say, creatures like zombies. They usually have this sort of fortitude to them, this undead fortitude. You either need to sufficiently destroy their head, or to prevent them from coming back up. The alternative would be the utilization of holy magics.
So, my one thought is, like, when you get him down, there's still time you could probably pry the eye out.
Yes, that's true. But you would still need to, do it while Ying is dead.
Yeah, it's
But
over a small window.
yes, but I do mean dead, meaning
Yeah,
if you were to stop the undead regeneration with holy damage, there would be enough time to pry the eye out.
Might be.
Oh
So,
my God.
but there's a difference between saying it and in practice, because unpredictability is the way of I've seen with the group. You do have the three most chaotic people in there.
Well,
Oh,
well, if that's the case, then I don't necessarily need to worry about Archon. His victory is assured.
huh. You don't say?
What do you know of Archon the Cruel?
He has a hand.
Yes,
And
he has
that's
the hand of Vecna. But he's
That's all
also
I really know.
but he's also a paladin of Tiamat,
An Oathbreaker?
an Oathbreaker.
There's still a-
He may have resorted to necromantic powers, but he still has the ability to smite those that he deems rivals of Tiamat.
Wouldn't help to give him a little aid, just in case. Stand in the sidelines.
Truth be told, I have very little interest in this whole Vecna business. However, since Callister has taken such an interest in this whole Vecna ordeal, I imagine that he will be there when the time comes for Ying and Archon to meet. If that's the case, then we shall be there as well.
Pick him up. Take him back home.
You
And-
also know where he's going.
Yeah, I know. It says in this loaded fax.
Oh no! Before we parted, I actually
Yeah.
told you where I was going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were gonna head on over to. Well, I mean, like Swiftgrace knows that. Shinoi is asking questions. Like Swiftgrace can afford to withhold information right now.
Got it. Just want to let you know that's still in your pocket.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot.
That's what I meant.
So. But yes, that does make things interesting. However, if Archon manages to take the eye from Ying, then we may actually be able to free our goddess Tiamat.
Yeah. Might be. I do recommend having plans just in case. The eyeball seems to be very, very angry and controlling.
wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay.
Now, thank you for this information. I now know what Callister intends to do. Although, we will need to head on over to. We will need to head on over to Archon's tower. But before that, a deal is a deal. So,
Yo.
I will get to work on your weaponry. Now, and with that, after I make your weapon, you are free to sort of join us.
I'll see where the wind blows.
Now that you have decided to go against my beloved, or rather, sell him out.
Yep.
I could always use some more help extracting him, and I would be in your debt if you could help me in that endeavor. But it is not required of you.
We shall see after I have my hands on that weapon.
Yes.
I'll tell you what my final decision will be.
Alright.
But for now, I can keep an eye out for Archon to make sure that if they are when they're attending to commence the attack.
Yes.
In the meantime.
Yeah. And with that, I shall get to work on your weapon. You are free to stay here if you please. However, the weapon will take some time to create.
Okay, it is
I would
much
say-
safer than running around.
And with that, she'll get to work. You are free to stay here. You are a guest.
Okie dokie, thank you. I'll go to Judge and say, hey, could you teach me how to shoot that?
Ah, yes. Judgment, please. Once, show her using the practice guns how it is done. Judgment will nod her head, and yeah, she will teach you. She'll basically, over the course of this next week, even though it's kind of sort of like fast and a little bit metagamey, she will teach you how to use a gun.
It's pretty much almost like the bow. You just gotta compensate for how it moves.
Well,
I'm already good at range.
Well,
but
the,
yeah.
the most difficult thing about a gun is actually loading it.
Yeah.
Loading it quickly.
Well, that's where the practice comes in.
All right.
And I am duty. I'm good at not multitasking, just like power driving information. Like, all right,
And with that,
my hands are gonna be sore. Let's go.
with that, Barbot. All right.
Barbots!
No more buying gun. We bought gun. And I will, and we can discuss the details of your gun later, Swiffer.
I was waiting about Doomfist. Hey, Doomfist!
Doom. Greetings. I haven't had a chance to exchange blows with you.
I'm squishy. It's gonna
Yeah,
be very...
you're not actually that squishy. You're a fighter still.
Okay, it'll be like a pillow punching you back.
Okay, and now.
He just like punches me. It's like, ah! And then I punch him back. It's like, squeak. like, like, damn it! Just breaks my hand. Like, ah!
Okay,
Hands, who
and
needs them?
I do.
Alright.
okay, now.
You could always explore the darkened area if you want, I guess, or that's enough limits, I guess.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, fine.
But in the meantime, we'll head back to you, Callister.
I'm just be hanging out with the siblings, talking to them all.
So I believe you ended your journey back at
Fort Knucklebone.
Yeah, Fort Knucklebone. So
Okay then. Oh yeah, by the way, so I'm gonna need, if possible, can I have 2 soul coins and 1 map in exchange for the story?
in terms of a map, I'm afraid we don't really use. I personally don't use any maps here. However, I could give you a few of my red caps to help you navigate.
What about red capes?
Oh,
The new race we made.
oh, I guess you can
Yeah.
use the red capes if you wish. They can show you around Avernus if need be.
That would be very helpful, actually.
All right.
Let's see.
She'll whistle. I can't do the finger whistle, but
I can't
That's
whistle
okay.
either.
but
There.
four of the red caps will, or red capes I should say, will come to you.
2 for 2.
What is it, Mama Maggie? Is like, please escort our good friend Callister here on his endeavors. Alright. Ah, robot dude, basically a walking car. Alright.
What are cars if not wheels?
Chocolate guy's at it again.
We really do need to get a chariot, like to represent the thing.
Like the
Now
Gordon?
in terms of the soul coins, after that wonderful story of despair, I think that bears 2 soul coins. She will give you 2 soul coins.
Look at all
Okay,
that.
then. I'll add those to my inventory.
Alright, you now also have 4 red caps, or red capes, I should say.
Okay then. Well, that makes the driving a lot easier. Next thing, can I just pull her aside away from Bitterbreath for a little bit?
Sure.
Okay then.
Oh my god.
Let's see. That's it. Again, I really need to talk to Fëanor.
There's not much I can do about that.
Hopefully I'll find her at some point. It's hard to miss a giant Galdi, war machine driving around, right?
I mean, these Avernian wastelands are large. If you want though, you could probably track her down using Red Ruth's magic. Same way you track Bahati down.
Very well then. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see, that's it. Oh yeah, I've also considered one other possibility.
And what is that?
Ying loses, and Vecna gets... Ying loses, Vecna gets the... Let's see, and the Eye of Vecna gets into Archon's eye. Problem. Let's see, Archon underestimates how much will he has over a god. That's a
Well.
legitimate possibility that hadn't crossed my mind.
Well, I mean, that would make for a lovely despair story for Ying, especially because this fracture in the party may have led to her demise.
We'll see what kind of demise it'll leave for everybody.
Yeah. Perhaps if she had her entire family, it wouldn't be an issue. And that's why. A family has to stick together. But to be betrayed by the ones closest to you.
Callister looks at the jagged, the jagged metal of Fort Knucklebone and sees a little bit of their reflection. Yeah, you're not wrong with that statement. Sees it. Well, I've seen their handiwork. Using their heads together, they can achieve essentially almost everything. So, I have enough faith in them to overcome Archon.
Even without their little robot friend.
Let's see, Callister gets a really good flashback because the last time, Ying tried to use a reaction on a monk and only for it to end really badly really quickly. Yeah. And thinks back and is brought back to present day. I'm sure they'll be fine.
You have a lot of confidence in those three. Oh, actually, no. She doesn't actually know about Swift Grace.
Let's see.
Darwin, I got a good meme for you.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Swift Grace went on her own way, by the way.
Oh. So you're telling me your party is you're telling me that out of the 5 of you, only 3 are moving up to challenge Archon? And you
Yes,
and you still believe your friend Ying could win without 2 of their most potent fighters.
I've done. Let's say I've done enough to save bailing them at the last second. If they're going to dig their own holes, then I expect them to dig themselves out of it at this point. Besides, they were trying to kidnap Lulu, and that was not exactly something I was on board with.
I see.
But you are correct, though. In terms of logistical ability, whether or not they can survive, that is brought up into direct question. Granted, the fact that Yin can now reanimate anybody they want makes this a little makes their chances a little better. That said, though, if they want my assistance that badly, they're gonna have to reach out to me personally.
Alright, sure. That's fine. As long as you have no regrets. I mean, I have no stake in this. Like, if Archon gets both pieces of Vecna, then who knows what he'll do with that, but...
Who knows if Archon's still home?
I'm just watching. Or like,
So-
for scrying.
So,
Let's see, that's... by the way, Darwin, am I aware I'm being scried?
are you aware that you are being scried? Actually... Well, is Swiftgate... Are you actively trying to scry right now?
Yeah, I always scrying around like whoever's on focus.
Oh,
because
okay,
it's like 10 minutes each, so I'm like,
You'd have to make a wisdom save at minus, was
Can
it
I
15?
Fail the save?
Yeah.
Can I fail the save, but still have the lantern revealing up?
you can feel it, I believe.
No,
Oh,
if
yeah,
he
you
if
can
he if
feel
he if he fails the save, he can't feel it.
Ah,
But the lantern of revealing creates a sensor on the ground. I mean, it would be nondescript though, so I would say you'd have to make me both a perception and just a regular intelligence check.
because I remember when we were talking to what's it called,
Perception,
to his drunk brother.
20 perception, and just regular intelligence.
Just a regular intelligence one.
What happens?
Save. Well, yeah, you notice something that shouldn't be there. That, or rather, is odd. It looks out of place, almost as if it is specifically there for you. A tiny little, like, sort of oblong-shaped, invisible thing.
Let's see.
Listen! Hey,
Okay.
listen!
Okay, one moment. One moment, Ma'am Maggie. I walk over to it. Okay, Swift Grace, I know you're listening. Let's see.
The
I
ball
don't know
will not
where you are,
wiggle.
but I do wish you luck. And if only I could figure out what was happening with the rest of the party.
The ball will just
I walk
wiggle
back to Ma'am
around.
Maggie. Okay. By chance, do you know sending actually, Ma'am Maggie?
Do I know sending? No, I do not. I do not have. Well, actually, let me check. Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick. That might actually just be a default hag spell. Give me 1 second.
You know what's hilarious? It's because
That's
I
funny.
can move the orb anywhere. I could probably be a really shitty charade. Just go, "Whee!" I gotta spell out really big word.
Does it come with that level of
Um,
dexterity, Darwin?
No.
Aw.
No, they do not have sending. Nope.
Okay. That's it. Well, it's a good thing Fish Sticks does. Actually, I got an idea.
Because I've just
That's-
been scrying
so-
fish sticks and
Okay, Darwin,
yeah.
let's see. If one thing just bugs Sandra at this moment, so how about this? I do plan to do sending over the course of the days here,
Yep.
but we can just pocket those and let them shape over time. How's that sound?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, then. But the point is that we have a coupon for Callister sends a bunch of sending messages to Fish Sticks.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I have 2 soul coins. See, does that?
Hmm.
Well, Mad Maggie. Let's see. We'll see if. Let's see. In the new changing landscape, I do hope you come out alive.
I do as well. Good luck, Callister. Make sure,
Mhm.
make sure you choose the path where you will have no regrets.
Oh, path without no regrets. I run over to Shuko Clonk and just give him a hug.
Ah.
Death flag.
Ah.
Where's my death flag? Wait. Wait for it. Here it is, death flag.
Ah.
Is there a way to make the death flag red?
No.
No, you can put a red icon on.
There you go.
Here. The
Yeah,
orb.
I
The
just
scrying
hugged
orb
them.
is gonna wiggle up and down furiously.
Okay.
I
just
want a
hugged
hug
them.
too.
Let's
Mad
see.
Maggie, well,
Yeah.
I would definitely not recommend you hug the red capes on red caps.
They're
I know I was gonna skip all that and go straight to hugging Mikey.
Ah.
Nikki.
Ah, there, sweetie.
That's it.
Nikki.
That's it. Bitter Breath. I'd like to ask for a small favor.
What is it?
Can you scratch my armor?
Can I scratch your armor?
That's a serious question. Yes.
Perhaps. If you do not dodge, then my Hellfire Lance should be able to. Actually,
no, your claws.
my claws. Perhaps. Let me check. Why? But
Or
why?
listen-
Alright.
But why? But why do you need it?
I need to fit. Let's see. If I'm going to fight a death god, I need to figure out if I can take an attack.
Ah. Well, generally, don't really attack with my claws. It's either my little fork over here or my tail.
I'll take the tail then.
All right.
The tail.
You take this hit.
Yeah. Roll damage.
All right. You'll take. You will take 15 piercing damage. Oh, this is
Ooh.
no, this is not magical.
Okay.
And you make me a Constitution saving throw.
What happens?
9.
And she
Actually, never mind. You're basically a construct. Normally, this would inflict infernal wounds, but yeah, after the Mega Man protocol, you are effectively a construct now. You do not suffer
it.
from infernal wounds.
Good thing Shinoi isn't watching the scrying ball. Oh yeah, what does Shinoi think about me just pulling out a fucking like magic crystal? That's her. That's hers.
Thing is, she never actually used the ball or knew what it ever
Ah.
did because she
Ah,
didn't
so
care
doesn't
enough.
care.
Yeah, she doesn't care
Oh,
enough.
okay.
You just have a ball.
Okay,
You
I
did
was waiting
take
for like the like.
you did take her money though. That I
Yeah.
won't forget.
Yeah, but she didn't notice.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she didn't notice.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll walk over to Lulu. Lulu, I'm gonna ask you a favor.
Yes. What is it, Callister?
I'm going to need you to hit me as hard as you can as a giant mammoth.
Oh,
While you do that, I'm gonna have a fusion accident. Bear back.
got it.
Got
Bear back.
Okay, but is there a reason for this?
I'm testing a theory.
All right, Giant Lulu.
Hit me as hard as you can, Darwin.
Lulu will gore you.
With the tusk, right?
Yep. Magic Tusk. So that's an auto hit because you're taking this. Oh, that will be a 26 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's enough, Lulu. I think I have a rough idea as to what we're doing next.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see. Last but not least, let's see. before we depart, last thing I wanted to try was I never properly tested out what would happen if I were in Fishix's form. Athius.
Okay.
So what I want to try is see what I can do offensively and defensively.
What are you getting at?
Small combat using Fishix's form to see what it can actually do.
Okay.
So I just spend a little bit of key to invoke the aspects of Fishix, and what can I do, Darwin?
So your arms morph into tentacles. Your attack. So while in the tentacle form, you have 10-foot reach. You have 10-foot reach. So it's 10-foot reach. They now do D12s. They are automatically magical, but that's by default for your monk class. I haven't really done this for Sandra's character because that's an extra mechanic, but technically they were always capable of doing this. So I will extend this ability to you simply because I guess you are more skilled at hand-to-hand combat. The tentacles can grapple on hit.
Okay then. Anything else, or is that as far as I know so far?
That's as far as you know.
I once saw that I was able to catch Bafflemented Strike with these things. I wonder if I can catch the same thing with yours. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, I survived and didn't die.
Nice.
You.
That's it.
That was mostly an anime moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Oh, we're talking about his powers.
Yeah. Plus that was also a feint rather than an actual attack.
okay.
And that, yeah. So.
You're gonna be
Okay,
an
then.
annoying Navi by just hitting him in the head, like, or bopping him on the body. Hey, listen! Hey,
Is the
listen!
sensor accurate enough to do that, Darwin?
No.
I can move it.
You can move it, but it's not like a fairy. It's just I think you move it pretty slowly.
Yeah, it's very
But it's
slow
kind of-
bopping.
Though, from what I understand, it's easy to notice a visible sensor if the lens is revealing as it on. Right?
Yeah. You definitely now that Swift Grace is moving it, you definitely notice that it's moving and that it's following you.
Yeah, very slowly. I have like 10 feet around the
Yeah.
object of interest.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Even though it's
okay,
slow
we're
moving, I'm
ready
just
to
gonna
go,
pop around
and
and annoy him.
Okay then. The next stop, we're going to hit the Bell's Forge, Olympius.
Bel's Forge, the Archdevil. And
I
what
have an
exactly
idea.
do you intend to do there?
Well, let's see. Well, if Ying is going to go for a ploy with to become Archduke, Yvel is definitely going to be interested in getting involved. If anything, he might be able to actually refer me to Zario, which I'd like to talk to at some points. Throwing that out, but if that's not possible, I do remember a pit fiend actually came out to screaming against his name.
Okay. And then we can head on over there then.
That said, though, as for the pit fiend specifically, if he pulled himself back together again from a literal pool, then I'd like to see what we can take from that.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Well, now that there are multiple creatures here, will we be heading there in separate vehicles?
before the 10
what's
minutes up, I want to try something funny.
Separate vehicles or like
Well, it depends. It depends on if you want to take the red caps with you or not.
I could use it. I'm going to take the red caps with me.
Okay.
Dion, the
Oh.
4 to 10 minutes of scrying is up, and I have to re-up my my subscription.
Yep.
I'm gonna try something funny.
Yes. Now the question is, all right. So you want to take the red caps? I mean, using what is it? Not the scavenger. It would have to be the super large car. because there's no
The devil
space.
grinder?
Yeah, the demon grinder. You could take everyone.
Yo.
Actually, now that I think about it, given the amount of soul coins I have remaining, and probably it won't be replenishing, there's probably a better idea to abandon the vehicle at some point.
Don't you have the Ichor?
The Ichor is nitrous. It's not actually fuel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it can help out with catching up. Of using less fuel, right? Or does it double the fuel intake?
It's not that it's over long distances. It doesn't matter. Really, the Ichor is only used in combat for like a short burst of speed. It's kind of like mushrooms in Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be like it just like it goes a little faster, so you use less fuel because you're traveling more.
Yeah, but one flask only makes you faster for 6 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There are 6. Okay, there it is. I
Okay,
knew how long
that's
it was.
fine then. Okay, well, I'll take the I'll take the scavenger.
Currently the Ying's crew has the scavenger.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
We'll just take the.
The only
see.
car that can hold all of you guys is actually, let me check. The regular car might be able to do it. I have to check.
Grinder.
By the way, like it takes up the same amount of fuel either way, so you might as well take the grinder.
Well, demon grinder
Yeah.
it is, and hopefully I find some demons to grind up on the way there.
Yeah? Because that turns into fuel, right?
That turns
Ichor.
into
Okay.
it turns into Ichor,
if-
which you can
Oh,
sell
right.
for fuel.
Now, granted,
Alright.
the intent behind the demon grinder is if you grind up enough demons on the way, you can fuel the car solely with demonic Ichor, but that's a lot of demons you're grinding, and I mean a lot.
That's a whole blood war.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Alright.
I was trying to remember because we haven't had that card in a while.
Okay then. Well, time to go off.
Alright. So where are you heading to next?
Bella's Forge.
That was Forge. Alright.
Oh yeah. I think that's over the 10 minutes of my scrying will stop before.
Yep.
But before I do that, I wanna see if I can sign something stupid at him. If I'm able to slowly make a letter or two. before disappearing.
It's really slow. You cannot use this to communicate.
Damn it! I want
You can
to
only
just make
communicate you're being stared at. That's it.
Yep.
I just want to like make it like a very slow giant S and see if he fucking like notices anything before I disappear. Like whee!
It moves.
And
It moves so slow. It's hard to tell that you're even trying to spell something.
and I disappear.
Yep.
Nice
Alright.
rush.
Alright.
That's it though?
With a full-on vehicle, roll me a d4 to head on over to Bell's Forge.
Let's go.
4 days.
In those 4 days, and scrying everyone randomly. Hello, 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 hello. Because
And in those
everyone's
4 days, I'm
traveling.
contacting fish sticks consistently.
Oh
Everyone's
god.
traveling.
We're
It's boring.
gonna need to get rid of
By
that.
the way, on the way to Bell's Forge though, let's see. I asked Lulu a question.
Alright, what question do you
Oh my
ask Lulu?
god.
Yeah, I know. There's Callister's old body.
Just there.
It's just
menacingly.
there. Alright, well, we'll take your
Lulu.
screenshots, but
Oh yeah.
Take your screenshots. He looks angry. Oh wait, Solar
got-
Cup Callister, right?
Yep, I got it.
That's it. Lulu.
yes, what is it?
Now that I think about it, what are you willing to do to save Zario?
Anything.
Holy shit! I did all. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh my!
Delete that! Delete
I
that!
remember
No,
why
no,
we
no.
made him look angry.
That was worse.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Split it
Oh.
Let's just all agree that prime material iron just sucks, okay?
You know, we're just deleting all of this. Alright, yep.
Yeah,
yep.
that's it. I can't delete it. I deleted everything I could. I was covering the ugly. I took a screenshot though.
Yep.
It's like upgrade. Fuck. Go back. Control Z, Control Z. Continue.
Okay then.
Hello.
Okay,
Nice
so
move.
I just stroll. Let's see, Bell's Forge. The door's wide open. Walk right in, I guess. Darwin.
Yep, right, walk right in. You are guest of Bell's Forge.
Okay.
Belda sees him in a better form.
Okay. Bell. Okay, it's been a while. Lots happened, and
Ah,
okay.
the robot. Welcome to Bell's Forge. And what do you want here? I've heard that you took the adamantine rods and used it on the companion at El Terrell. How was that?
I think I regret something I probably shouldn't have done, but not because I opened that thing.
Well, but it is open. No.
Callister, and that's the thing I also wanted to ask. Let's see. I don't know what its specifications are, but from what I understand, it can hold a lot of things.
Yeah, theoretically it could.
Have you thought of throwing in a demon lord in there?
I mean, you can try to shove a demon lord in there. You would have to be able to defeat one first.
Oh shit, what about that thing that flew out of the river? Did he see it yet?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Was
No.
it the pit fiend that ever? I do plan to ask him that though.
Okay, cool.
That's it
I
though.
want to know what happened too.
That's it. So, yeah, okay. So we asked him, good news relative to you, bad news relative to you, or just news in general. Let's see.
It is all just news. Speak, robot.
It's,
It was on 11.
a demon lord. Let's see. A demon lord plans to make their bid for Archduke of Avernus.
Okay. That is news to me. Well, not really. The Blood War's been going on for millennia. There have always been demon lords vying for
worry about
the
it.
position of head of Avernus.
Tell me, when was the last time the demons actually created a consecrated effort to try and become an Archduke?
A concentrated effort?
I actually worked together for once in their life.
Working together. Only a handful of times, but even then, the alliances never last.
Well, we found one of those times.
So, what are you getting at, robot?
There are 3 demon lords who have finally agreed they're going to try and kill Zario.
Oh. Well, to let. Well,
Now,
though I should be concerned, perhaps Zariel had it coming to her.
let's see. The main concern is that the reason why you should be concerned is that let's see.
Who are you to tell me why I should and should not be concerned? Know your place, robot.
But of course. I'm thinking really hard, Darwin. Breaking news, Ying investing in crypto.
I was trying to think a little news thing. A little news breaker.
Let's see.
Perfect.
They're not the only one going for it. They're not the only one going for such. As it turns out, a new deity has actually sprung up, and they're interested in becoming Archduke as well.
Yes, and
Darwin, I'm thinking really hard as to what I want to say next. I'm being very careful with my words, so give me a few minutes.
as you should.
Don't worry, I'm making breaking news. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll move him over here. So
Let's see. Oof. Let's see. Tell me, have you heard of the god of secrets Vecna in recent history?
in recent history, not particularly, but I have heard of him.
Let's see. And I'm guessing you're aware of Archon's ambitions down here?
It's been the same ambition since he first arrived here, to free the goddess Tiamat. But it is not of my concern. My concern is to supply Zariel with the arms needed for her armies.
Actually, now that I think about it, speaking of arms, how's the other half of the infernal meteorite?
Good, good. It has been put to good use.
Is that the new sword, Darwin? Is that the new sword? Let's see, he's wielding right now, or is it the same
No,
old sword?
it's
he's
the
still
same.
wielding?
It's the same old sword. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just get straight to it. But the god of secrets is one has gotten the sword of Zariel.
Oh. So someone did manage to locate the sword and actually pull it from the bleeding citadel.
Then apparently I do not expect an evil god of secrets to be worthy of such.
I don't think it's a question of worthiness. It's a question of power, of subjugation.
Okay. That said, though, Darwin, based on what I've read about the history of the Nine Hells, I do know that Bell was. Do I know what Bell used to be, or do I just know that Bell has always been this?
Make me a history check with a +10 since you read the book. Yeah. 25. Yeah. Bell was the former Archduke of Avernus. However, has since been demoted in favor of Zariel for her after she has proven her zealousness to fight demons in the Blood War to Asmodeus. So now Bell here plays second fiddle to Zariel.
During this whole thing, I'm gonna go to Shidoi and say, "Hey, Shidoi, look, this is the one who fucked with your husband's armor."
Wow.
Hey,
Wait, are you
You
going to
wanted
actually
to-
walk
you
up to Shino? Wait, time out. Are you going to actually walk up to Shino with the crystal ball and this scene
Yeah.
playing out?
Yeah?
yeah, because I'm allowed to walk around all that, and it's been 4 days.
Fair enough. And now Shino knows what the crystal ball does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, also, this is what. Well, I showed her right as we first introduced. I showed her the horror of what Yig did.
All right.
I whipped it out. I'm like, and this is what we're dealing with. When I showed it,
Okay.
she just didn't seem to care. But now maybe she was scared.
Well, she only cares about Callister, so.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
yeah. Oh my god,
So-
at least she gets to follow him all the day.
Let's see. Well, I lost my
not
train of
good.
thought. I forgot what I said last. But I do.
You asked about what Bell's place here in Avernus was, or at least used to.
Okay, and now he's here. Okay. From what I understand, Bell, you really want to become Archduke again, don't you?
To speak such words out in the open, you are either very bold or very foolish.
Hold a fool.
I had a friend of mine who's actually more foolish than me. Wonder how she's doing these days. Gets in arguments with both of her heads.
Perhaps. But I don't think she's, at the very least, actively going against the current Archduke right now. That would be extreme foolishness.
Going against the ex.
Make me an insight check. 22. It is not that Bell is fully condemning you for voicing your intentions. He is very much sort of almost motioning you to be far more discreet than what you are doing right now.
Very well then. Let's see. Let's just move that away from that. A while back, there was something I wanted to ask. You remember the Pit of Shimroth, right?
The Pit of Shimroth? What business do you have there?
Eh. We needed to do some terraforming for a Kraken, but something came out of the pit.
What did you do at the pit?
Reshape the landscape so that a Kraken can live there.
And the thing inside it? What did you do with it?
Tried to chase after it, only for it to run away.
So you reformed the creature that was in the pit.
Wait a minute, time out. You're telling me the Pit of Shimroth is not an actual pit, but a creature?
Yes, there was a creature in there, Shimroth.
Oh.
And it seems that due to your actions, the creature within it has reformed.
I'm gonna need some context here. Let's see. The creature's name is Shimroth, right?
That is correct.
So what is a Shimroth?
Another pit fiend I got in over his head.
So why not just demote him demote him, steal his wings, and do what you usually do with pit fiends?
I cannot do that. The Archduke can.
Oh.
However, Shimroth has business with me. Nah.
Business.
Breaking news.
I'm guessing not the friendly kind.
Ultimately, before all the Zariel business, one of us pit fiends became Archduke, and it was not him.
What's not? I get it now. There was a running for Archduke. Eventually, you won, but he didn't really take the loss with grace. Correct?
Correct. Another thorn in my side to deal with now.
If you tell me where he is, I think I can deal with him.
Well, I do not know where he is, but if anything, he may be gathering his strength to attack this place.
Sounds bad.
What does this abbreviation even mean?
What does this abbreviation even mean?
The World Wrestling. Oh, okay, no, that I did right. Avernus
Okay.
Wrestling Finals.
Moving away from that. Okay, so that's what's happening. So that's why. So that's who Shimroth was, and he has a bone to pick with you in particular. Okay then.
At least Callister isn't the one who cast and rolled her.
No. Well, at the very least, I am thankful that you have brought this information to me, even if you were the cause of it, you and your crew.
Okay, well then. That's it. Next question. From what I understand about your forge, not only is it unique, but more importantly, you can forge things that cannot be found anywhere else in Avernus. Correct?
Yes. This is where most of Zariel's arms come from.
I look around the fire giants.
Yep.
Let's see. From what I understand about these arms, they're more. It's very different from that of another forge I've seen over here, though.
And what forge would that be?
Let's see. A forge at a compound out, like, wherever, I guess. Let's see. A lot smaller in style, a lot smaller in case, but a lot more personal touch.
What are you getting at again, robot? You seem to want to get to a point, and I'm starting to lose my patience.
cat stuck in middle tree, so it's also on fire. Oh, dang. Okay. Very well. I'll get straight to it. Let's see. Thinking really hard, Darwin. This is I gotta choose my words very carefully here.
Hey, Shinoi! Look at this shit!
Sorry, I'm just thinking really hard as I want to say versus what I can and cannot say.
It's like you have a question limit.
Let's see. That's that. Let's see. If anyone wanted to let's see. If I were to borrow this forge for a few days, what would it take? And when I say borrow the forge, I mean borrow a table and some materials.
I don't know what you believe you can accomplish in a few days in this forge. You do not.
For a few weeks, for that matter. The point still stands.
To borrow the forge, what do you have to offer? Now keep in mind, Andrew, you do not have smithing proficiency as far as I know. Anything you attempt to make, anything you attempt to make is going to take forever.
Oh, I know. Shinoi does.
So,
Ta-da.
what do you have to offer for the use of these forges?
That's actually a good question. That's actually a really good question, Darwin.
What would he? Wouldn't Bell want to overthrow Zario?
Don't tell him that.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, don't say it out loud.
Yeah. I think the mention I'm just like I had the crystal ball and I got like construction paper and I'm just making little tickers. It's like
If you want, I can go find Chumurf and deal with him.
You deal with a pit fiend.
Wait a minute, Darwin. What is a pit fiend? Think about it hard enough.
You fought a pit fiend. It took 10 adventurers to subdue one back in the Prime Material.
Oh.
All right, that might be a bad idea. You're right. So I'm just gonna start walking away.
Okay, walk away.
He walks away, waddle waddle.
That's it.
Little day, next
Well, when everything changes, let's see. I do hope you come out alive in some way, fashion, or form. Let's see. I say this with sincerity because I don't know what's going to happen next.
Okay.
More news at 11.
Alright. With that, you're back in the overworld map.
Well.
What is
Okay.
Shinoi's
Can you get me onto the
reaction?
map later, Darwin?
What was that?
Can you get me onto the overworld map?
Yep, I'm gonna need that. I need. Shinoi looks. It's like. We will zoom back to the compound for a bit actually. Now that played out.
Then you get to think of what you got to do next. Where am I? There I am.
Where did I put Shinoi?
I'm just down there. I just walked over to her with it.
Yeah. Sure.
It's like, hey, you busy?
I don't know what he intends to accomplish visiting Belle.
Hey, now you know what this crystal ball does.
Yes. Would have been far more useful if I actually had tapped into it. Regardless, I'm very busy with your arms.
Yeah.
What is
I
he
just thought
doing?
you wanted to see what who touched
Also-
your husband.
Yes, I'm firmly aware. I am very aware that both that has-been Avernian warlord as well as that stupid golden elephant saw fit to defile my husband. They will get their comeuppance. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Hey, when this whole thing is over, I don't think I would actually need this crystal ball anymore. So
As long
you can
as-
have a way to watch him all the time.
As long as I bring him back here, I will have no such need for a device.
True. But be
Oh.
nice sometimes when you're apart.
I mean, I tell you what. I mean, this crystal ball has served you rather well. If you do help me procure my husband, you can keep the ball.
Hey.
And I do mean help.
I see.
Yes, don't worry. Don't worry. If your training with judgment goes well, you should be very effective at procuring your mark.
Yeah. I just know from experience I'm not very good at not doing non-fatal damage. However, I could always clear it away.
Would you like a way to do that? For non-lethal blows?
That would actually be quite useful.
Hmm.
I always don't need to
Ah,
kill.
That being said, I do not mind
ask
if you
judgment.
use lethal force on my husband. As long as the body remains, he can always be
Oh.
brought back.
Okay, to each their own. I don't judge much. Speaking of judge, I'm gonna go ask Judgment how to do that. I just like walk away like yep.
By the way, Darwin, is the body still on the table here?
Body is still on the table, yeah.
It's like, oh, yep. It's like, I'm gonna go ask her how to do that. I just like,
Alright. Where to next, Callister?
at least she
Let's
didn't
see
ask for
your
the
roll.
money.
Well, let's see. Wait,
Olanthius will look at you. He cannot fly. Look at you. It's like, I'm not sure what the point of that was. If you wanted to recruit Bell into your cause, then I'm afraid that it didn't turn out as you had hoped.
Let's see. Well, asking it. Well, here's it. Let's see. It was pretty clear what he wanted was intense versus what I can actually propose. Quite frankly, I can't actually propose something without holding something that actually holds meaning of collateral to him. That said, though,
Well, there is one thing you could do. It is
Yeah.
Bell being a former archdevil. All the archdevils, past and current ones, do have the power to recruit souls into their armies. Generally, if you wish something of an archdevil, you could give up your soul, use that as collateral, and they can fulfill your request. However, with a soul as powerful as yours, yours would be fairly valuable. You would make quite a powerful asset to Bell. But that being said, though, it would come at the cost of your soul. You would be forever forced to serve under Bell.
I have a few ideas now. Let's see. Let's see. Next destination. We gotta find Mahadi's. Sadly, we have to go to Red Roofs first.
Alright. Roll me a d4.
Dang it.
Max days. You have a week left.
I get the
Four
heart
out
back.
of four. 4 times to go.
Alright.
Okay, so Mad Maggie. Let's see. Red Roofs. Let's go.
Yep. There it is. I'll just pull up the night hack here.
Okay. Roof, I'm here for you. Let's see. Well, I just need you to define something, but I have a question for you.
Ah. Ooh. You have quite the company with you. You don't have your regular company. The
Uh,
rest of your party.
you're gonna have to sit
Sure.
down for this, Roof.
All right.
Sit in the bathroom. They're in the bathroom.
One explanation later, and
Yep.
and
Nice.
that's how, and then that's how we fled from Vecna. Let's see.
And she see the orb. Oh yeah, because he had the revealing all the time, huh?
Yep.
The orb is just like floating around.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate for you.
That's it, though. Wait, you provide. I have a question. Actually, I have two questions to ask you then. Although you specialize in divination, but you also specialize in scrying.
Scrying is a little bit out of my expertise. However, it is not that I am incapable of it. In order for us hags to scry, have the power to scry, we would need to form a coven. Three hags working together.
Sounds like something out of the Feywilds, I guess.
I suppose it's a bit of a misconception. It's ultimately all hags are study under Baba Yaga, and she originates from the Feywild. Yes, but hags are found all over the multiverse. You have found hags here. There was me. There is Mad Maggie. There was God. What was her name? The one with the boat.
Let's see. Potion filler. Let me double check. What potion is it creating?
Grandma Valet. There you go.
Oh, grandma.
Yeah, us hags all over the place. Generally hags do not play too well together. It is only after a couple of hags find the same goal, a same common interest, that we can form covens and increase our powers.
Very well then. Let's see. Well, I need to find Mahadi, so here's the soul coin.
Ah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Ching. All right, your next location will be Mahadi's.
That's it, though. And let's see. By the way, I do hope you come out alive, but I don't know if, let's see, either Ying or Vecna actually has a live to serve, rather more so than a kill and serve.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
You seem rather obsessed with this Vecna fellow, even if it is just an eye and a hand.
I've seen about it. Well, if it were just the eye and the hand, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. But it's the eye, the hand, and the sword. Let's see. Either Vecna kill. Let's see, what is it called again? Ying kills. Let's see. Archon gets the hand and has all the pieces to become the Archduke, or Archon gets all the pieces and has enough mental fortitude to overwhelm Vecna. But seeing how the overwhelmed Ying was, I very much doubt that.
I think you are underestimating Archon. You are underestimating a paladin's oath.
Oh, he's not an oathbreaker still, huh?
Well, he technically okay.
Oh, mechanically?
Mechanically, he is, but he's but he's sworn an oath to Tiamat.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So
paladin's oath. Very strong.
So at that point, it's a test of wills to see who's stronger, Tiamat or Vecna.
Whee! One way to find out. That sounds like a battle.
So, I urge you that you do not underestimate Archon.
You know what? I'd be a fool to do so. That said, actually, now that I think about it, Given the fact that,
What?
given how well I know Ying, they're probably going to go into a suicide mission themselves. Okay, this might be bad.
What was the thing again?
Actually, I have another idea. How much does it cost to divine Zariel?
Zariel. 1 soul coin. Same price as always. However, to approach her without a good cause, a good reason, is akin to suicide.
I look at Lulu. Well, this is gonna end one way or another. I'm thinking really hard, Darwin.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I take a 5-minute bathroom break?
Yeah, take your
Yeah.
5-minute back, Vic, yeah.
Alistair just walks away. He's like, hold on. He's like, hold that thought. It's like, wait, do you even need it? Nope. And he's gone.
Alright. And because Callister is taking a week, your gun's ready. We can work out more
Also-
details, but effectively,
Yeah.
it is a gun.
Gun. I'm trying to look for, like, references, but my god, there's not many references to look up for. God. Is like I'm trying to look it up. It's like, I can't find it on the list. It's like, now. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yours is basically. I would need to like tweak the stats a bit, but effectively it's a rifle. So.
Yeah, I see. It took me a couple lookups to try and find it.
Yes.
Hunting rifle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I see.
But here's the thing: with your speed training with judgment here, I'm also going to be giving you the gunner feat.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you
yeah,
don't-
because
so
I
you-
actually got trained.
Yeah, so you don't need to worry about loading.
Yo.
Effectively, you can multi-attack with this thing.
Yo. And since it's she knows she can make it any way that is effective, like a large magazine or something.
I mean, like
Whichever.
you still limited to how many
Yeah.
times you can attack per turn, which is 3.
Yeah.
But it is now gun. The shots do, I think, I think they do the same thing as your longbow. Your longbow is like a D10, right? Let me check.
Yeah, this the rifle hunting in the adventures options page. It says 2d10 piercing. My damage is 1d8 plus 10.
Oh, it's 1d8 for your longbow.
Yeah, or at least in the Beyond sheet it says it's 1d8 plus 10.
Oh, okay. Give me 1
We
second.
have a 13 hit DC.
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're
Yeah, yours is effectively a hunting rifle.
yo.
Actually, I have a question then, Darwin.
Yes.
In the let's see. In the Book of Avernus, let's see. Does it tell me why Mahadi is able to have a wandering emporium?
Why Mahadi is able to? No. You would have to ask him yourself.
Well, I do plan on that. That's for sure.
Shino, maybe antimatter rifle. I'm kidding.
Nope. Nope.
I'm kidding.
Alright, so keep in mind you have divine where Mahadi will be. So if you do head over there, you will find it immediately.
Wait, if I ask for a divine word of let's see, Zariel, when do I have to redeem that, Darwin?
Now, she can
Oh.
only tell you where Zariel will be, and then you can travel there now.
Ah, dang it! I already spent my money on Mahadi. Well.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah, it's because that's what I forgot to do. Besides giving Lulu their little statue, I forgot to give her the coal stat, or not coal, the cloth statue I made while I was on the mud skipper.
Let's see. Well, okay.
I forgot to say I gave her that too.
Have a good day. Let's see. Have a good day, Red Roof. And if we do see each other again, I do hope it's not as a revived undead automaton. But we'll find out the logistics of that if that ever comes to it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You head to Mahadi's.
Yep.
All right. D4. Do this.
Nope.
Copy. Alright, and whoop. Oh, they're not. Here.
Ah!
They're not here. They're not here. None of you guys are here. Whoop.
Ah!
All right, back to Mahadi's.
The cat.
Ah, welcome to the Wandering Emporium. Yeah, let me put like the merchant music from Hades, whatever that's called.
Mahadi music.
Mahadi music.
Final expense. Oh wait, I need the extended version.
Yeah. It's a bit pricey, right?
Yeah. Final expense. Expense extended.
Okay then. First off, Darwin, what are Mahadi's wares today?
Where is? Okay.
And I'm gonna pick up all the pre-orders.
Ah! Well, good thing I don't have any, I think.
Alright.
Oh yeah, all my pre-orders was the fucking rope. Damn it!
Well,
My rope!
is it just your pre-orders?
Well, I think it's put under the Macabre Menagerie, so I think it's everybody's.
I mean, yes, but everyone only gets what they ordered.
Okay then, let's see. A lot of potion of healing supplies it is.
Eh. I wonder if you could deceive. It's like, I'm picking them up for the car.
And where is the rest of your crew? They have orders to pick up as well.
Oh, is that music? What the hell?
No, don't worry. It's. I don't know why Final
it
Expense
is.
has that like startup, but there you go.
Okay, I thought it was gonna like.
Oh, it's a
man,
mix.
you're-
Oh, it's a mixed. Okay, whatever.
Nope,
Payback
nope.
Ninja.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
Payback Edition.
It's pretty cool. I'll do it.
I just wonder if it's legal.
It's another video game track.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it?
Just making sure.
Now,
Like, is
to
it
answer
legal?
that question, I'm gonna have to handle some business here first.
Sound like it was about to play whatchamacallit, Dracula.
Okay. And what business would that be?
It ends with you, but it doesn't start with you. Let's see. But I will have to ask you in particular, Mahadi. You're in charge of the Wandering Emporium, but how does this all like work?
Work. I wander around. I wander around both Avernus and the Prime Material, collecting goods and trading them off. I make a living, and so do all the other merchants who travel with me in this emporium.
So
Ooh.
that sounds like a lot of power to work with.
It
I get
is.
a hunting rifle plus.
What are
one.
you getting at?
What's the difference?
Let's see. And let's see. Put a pin in that. I have to handle my business first.
Okay.
Let's see. So I walk over to Klaus first.
All right. The estranged son.
First, I give him a hug, and Klaus,
Yes.
I do hope you come out of this live, and there's a high chance you will.
Well, I do not intend to die. Not when justice needs to be meted out.
Yeah, about that. That might be a lot harder these days, but I do. But actually, I'm on your side when the time comes.
Thank you, Father.
Hey, Dad. Can I say that when I was giving Lulu her statue, I gave her Colossus as well?
Sure,
I forgot to mention that.
sure.
Oh
All right.
yeah. Oh yeah. These were Swift Grace's last words. Well, last gift to you. I hold up the cloth statue.
No, Lulu
Everybody
has it.
promised- Yeah.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
Lulu was carrying it.
Here. Swift Grace made this.
I remember I promised it to Claw, so I wanted to fulfill that at least.
It is a miniature me. I see. It encapsulates my form. This brings
Mhm.
Klaus great joy.
Yay, I am complete.
Thank you, tiny elephant. No, it's from Swift Grace. Oh, then deliver the message to Swift Grace. I'll try. And then Lulu will fly back to the car.
The orb has seen it. The orb is happy.
Yeah. Wait, let me get that demon grinder out here, actually.
Yes.
Next time I'm gonna go to Bernie.
Alright.
It's a good remix. I love it.
Hey,
Back. Alright. I'll pull out the sprite for. I'll just pull out the dragon sprite.
I can see why. What is it called again? Having true sight in the Wandering Emporium can be a bit trippy.
Mm-hmm.
Callister, you're here.
Okay, so we have a very big problem.
And what is? It's been a lot of problems with you, Callister. What is it?
Well, first off, I'm gonna have to apologize because one, I think at this point I've earned my moniker for. Let's see, why do I have never good news to report? Well, here's where it begins, and I recap. Okay, and that's how we got away from Vecna.
So you're telling me your friend with the eye of Vecna is now heading to the worst possible person to head to all of Avernus with?
Let's see.
You had assured me that this thing would not happen.
That was a good. Let's see. And I did try to stop them. Granted, being cut in half did not seem like a good idea at the moment.
Your friend, Ying, now that they have gained all of this power, can they defeat Archon?
Honestly, no. They're in over their heads, and the last time they tried to pick a fight with something that was stronger than them, it really almost killed them. And I had to get them back up.
But you couldn't stop her.
Let's see. The answer to that question: can I stop her? Wait, Darwin, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that?
But you couldn't stop her.
I could not stop her.
And you thought you could have stopped Archon, even though you couldn't stop your friend Ying.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn that pretty quickly after a few sparring sessions with my allies.
Bernie will look very disappointed in you.
Okay then. That said, though.
Okay.
So yeah, Ying's on. Okay, so Ying's on a suicide mission, and quite frankly, I am on one too.
Oh yeah, they don't have a longbow anymore.
How so?
This one.
Why are you on a
Let's see.
suicide mission?
I plan to make a deal with Mahadi. Well, not strictly Mahadi, but whoever Mahadi reports to.
You can't mean that.
Quite desperate times call for desperate measures, and quite frankly,
Wait. How do you know of this deal?
No, I said I plan to make a deal with let's see, with whoever. Wait, what do you mean? How do I know?
They confused each other. They're perfect for each other.
Mahadi only offers the deal to those who are truly desperate.
I mean, he's Mahadi. He makes deals with everything for anything.
No.
Are
You
you
do not understand.
Let's see.
He makes
I do not
He makes this deal, the deal, with those that he knows he can close with.
We're not talking like 200 years of service under Klaus, are we?
No.
Is Mahadi the one who holds her soul?
Well, 200, 2,000, or let's see, whatever.
I cannot say. But if you ask that of him, then you must truly be desperate.
Let me put it to you this way. Let's see. I failed. I regret, and quite frankly, and that let's see. And quite frankly, I have to. It's time to put up or no, actually, it's not correct. It's more like
Bahamut,
quite frankly,
Bahamut will
Go on.
forsake you for taking this deal.
Hmm.
Not just that. You will be lost forever.
Sounds like a soul eater.
That sounds.
You
Okay.
have to be sure.
What? I'm guessing it's been a long time since anybody actually made that deal.
It's been a long time since anyone was even considered worthy of that deal.
Worthy?
Yes, worthy.
Like Zariel worthy?
Not necessarily Zarya worthy, but we're talking about the greatest of the greatest adventurers. A good portion of those legendary adventurers, those that have made it to almost this demigod status, did so because they made a deal with Mahadi.
Makes me wonder how strong Mahadi actually is relative to everyone here.
I cannot speak. I can speak no more of it. But
That said,
but
though-
you need to be sure, and you need to be resolved, and only then will he offer you the deal.
Very well then, Bernie. It's been an honor to be your friend. And quite frankly, if I don't come out of this alive, I tried.
Hey,
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not.
Shit.
Oh, that's not the issue. If you take the deal, you will come out alive. But there are far worse things than death in this multiverse, Callister.
There are far worse things. I guess there are.
Shino, I get a load of this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, is she? Wait, they're all watching this right now. Wait. Well, they watched me walk in, but I don't think I let the center follow me.
You don't have
Center
a
will follow you.
Yeah, you don't have a choice in the matter. It just follows you.
Mm-hmm. You could try and you could try and roll
Like-
again and see if you can beat my sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna try and.
It's like minus 15, I think.
Yeah, because I'm very familiar with you, and I
Yeah.
have your mat. I
Yeah.
have your mask confused.
Yeah.
What roll is it?
It's a wisdom save. I don't actually think it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 0.
Mm-hmm.
If you had that 20, I would have left it there because it's
Nat 20 wouldn't even do it.
yeah. I like to use my flavor. The orb will follow. Hello. There's nothing else
Oi.
this supposed to do. Anyways, she's bored.
Okay. Well, it's. McAllister thinks really hard about this for a really long time. You will come out alive of this.
But there are things worse than death.
Very well then, Bernie.
Shouldn't worry about this
Alistair walks
later.
out, and he takes a look at the sensor.
The sensor just falls close by.
Okay.
Okay, I had to stay 10 feet.
Yeah.
And within range.
I hold up my hand, and I put a thumbs up in one and a thumbs down in the other, and I gesture for the sensor to float towards one of them.
What do you want? Like, oh, he's interacting with me. What do you want? What is the thumbs up, thumbs down for?
You will see.
So, what does Callister do?
I'm waiting for the sensor to move to one of those things.
No, I'm asking why do you want me to, what's the thumbs up, thumbs down for?
Yeah.
Well,
like Swift Grace does not understand what you're trying to do at all. It's just so.
Yeah. I was flowing behind, I like, oh, you're interacting with me. That caught me off guard.
Okay,
Like, huh?
fine.
What do you want?
Quite frankly, I didn't. Let's see, I know I can't have it all. So, Swift Grace, I know you're watching me. Pick one.
You pick one what? What does the thumbs up mean? What does the thumbs down mean?
Thumbs up means all in. Thumbs down means there's always another way.
I'll float towards the thumbs down. And
You'll have
it's
a
like
deal.
drift off to that side. Like, wee. Very
That's it.
slowly.
Ahadi, what are your wares for today?
In terms of magic items, let me roll and see what I got in stock. Where's my damage? My damage? My DMG? Like, I have too many books. Where is it?
I'm getting Badooked. Who's Badooked?
Oh, here it is.
Let's see. So, Darwin, you can either. I think it's easier if you type them up as opposed to saying them all because it's like I have to copy them all down.
Sure. 4, we'll put this at. Ba-ba-bang. Da-da-dum.
A friend of mine is breeding shrimp.
Nice. Delicious, delicious food.
It's so much. There's so many little
One
shrimp.
potion of clairvoyance. One potion of mind reading.
Ooh.
Let's see, what else? One bead of force. One Qual's feather token.
Being a plus 14.
And one potion of superior healing.
Okay, then.
I would have to check the rarities of all of these, but I think these are. I think all of these are rare. Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out logistics of weaponry.
Yeah, Percent clairvoyance is rare. Potion of mind reading, I have to believe, is also rare. Yep, I think all of these items are rare.
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 So would it say that it's
Yep.
gonna be a normal hunting rifle instead of a +1?
It is automatically magical though, so don't worry about the +1.
Okay, so it's a normal one, and I'll let you edit it.
Yeah.
I'm just adding it to my Beyond sheet.
Yeah.
An eye on it. I'm gonna remove the +1 because I'm just looking at between them both.
Okay. Yep. They're all rare, so you can roll the. If you have a macro for that, you can roll the rare item prices.
Yeah.
That
getting
being
a
said,
+13.
rares are pretty high in terms of
Okay
cost.
then. So for the feather token, which model is it?
Oh, got it. You're right. I gotta roll for that, don't I? Let's see. Wow. D1 Hondo. Theater 1. The Swan Boat. You create a boat.
You must build a boat.
It's an insta boat.
Is it at least River 6 ready?
Yeah, you can use this to sail the river Styx.
Ooh.
If only we can find Creekon.
Okay. So,
Send up.
will you be making a purchase this day?
Actually, I had one more question to ask Bernie. Can I ask that, Darwin?
Sure.
Let's see. Question. If Tiamat makes it to the prime material plane, what happens?
Rampant death everywhere. Tiamat disregards all life forms that are not dragons. As far lesser than her. To her, they are either slaves or food, or better off dead.
That actually helped inform my decision. That said, though, I'm gonna walk over to notary service, or delivery service. What is it called, Darwin?
Oh god, what is this delivery service called?
I've been there.
From here to Avernus.
Okay, from here. Okay. So from here to Avernus. A question for you guys. Can you send? Let's see. If you guys know a person in hell, do you know how to deliver a letter to them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How much does it cost to deliver a letter to the Archduke of Avernus?
To Zariel herself. Well, to Zariel herself, it is. It's either 1 soul coin or 100 gold.
Okay then. Lulu, I'm going to need your help. Let's see. I'm going to need your help here.
Oh?
Let's see. First off, can I take one of your feathers?
Okay. You take a feather from Lulu.
Perfect. Okay then. So, okay, Lulu, I'm going to need you to write a letter, and there's a high chance though you might not come out of this alive.
My handwriting is not the best.
Fine. Let's see. When you and Azariel were together, how did you guys communicate that you were writing a letter?
I don't write letters. I just talk with Zariel.
Dang it. Fine, we'll just leave your, is it hoof print? Paw print? Elephant print? Elephant print!
Okay.
Okay, then. Then I write down a letter on my own, and let's see. Darwin, you want me to give you a rough gist of the letter?
Yeah, just give me a rough gist of it, and then you can type it out like in more detail later.
Got it. That said, so Lulu, tell me as much as possible. Tell me as much as you want to say to Zario, but he can't right now, and I'll transcribe it for you.
In essence, I mean, Lulu just wants Zariel to return to her former self, back when she was still good, back when she cared for people.
Okay, then. Well, I write that down, and let's see. I also give a little bit of a blur myself.
Okay.
It's essentially on the way to, let's see, inspired by you, and let's inspire. Let's see. Inspired by Zariel, we are going off to do the right thing. Essentially, is a gist.
Okay.
And with that, I say also, let's see, it's a letter that says we're going to, let's see, going to, going to Archon to try and stop, Vecna / slap Archon from eating Vecna / Darwin, you know what I'm trying to say though, right?
Yeah.
It all down. Say you sent it.
See, but yeah.
Okay.
So I pay enough platinum for that. So, do you take? Is there express service or no?
No, I guess that when it gets there.
That said, though, I also put the Lulu's feather on top to make sure it's visible.
Okay. Will do. This will be sent to the Archduke herself.
Said though. Also, let's see that. And I go to Mahadi's. I'd like to exchange a little bit of money for some soul coins.
Yes, of course.
Okay then. So, what's the conversion rate, Darwin?
The conversion rate, it is 300 gold to 1 soul coin.
And I'm guessing there are no more pre-orders.
There are no more pre-orders for you to collect other than your own. If the other party members had pre-orders, they could collect it for themselves.
Got it. Well, I'm gonna buy 8 soul coins then.
Okay.
Let's see, Mahadi. By the way, how's Vienor?
She's talking to me, but things are still a bit rough. No matter. I think with a little bit more convincing, and after all of this whole business with deciding the new Archduke is over and done with, we can sit down and have a nice long discussion.
Darwin, you cut out for a bit. Can you repeat that?
Okay. Well, after all of this business with the possible new Archduke is over with, I intend to have a nice long discussion with her.
My eyes immediately narrow at that statement. Possible new Archduke?
Yes, there seems to be a lot of movements lately. I do have ears everywhere, you know. Your friend Ying has made quite the name for herself.
What are they calling her these days? The big... Let's see.
She's the hot new contender for Archduke.
Boo, Bahati.
So,
Let's see. She's a new contender, but I think she's way in over her head at this point.
perhaps. But either way, things are going to get a bit turbulent.
Hmm.
In
Say,
fact,
Mahadi, why do you do what you do down here anyway?
why do I do what I do? What, you mean selling? Selling and buying and running this emporium? Because I find
Yes.
satisfaction in it. I find satisfaction in making money, making deals, and owning everything that I can.
Very well then. Okay then.
Now, tell me this, Callister. Why do you do what you do?
Don't mind us. checking on how they roll it.
So,
Got it.
why do you do what you do, Callister?
20 plus 5.
To be better. To let's see. To make up for regrets. Let's see. To do what needs to be done, when no one else is going to stand up to do it.
To do what needs to be done. And what needs to be done?
Well, I guess I have to go save a friend. Or die trying.
Which friend are you trying to save here?
Actually, now that you think about it, I don't actually. Let's see. It's one. Which friend am I thinking of? The rest of the macabre menagerie.
Yeah.
You wish to save the rest of the macabre menagerie, and who does that include in your heart of hearts?
Actually, now that I think about it, Swiftgrace might actually be gone by now. Let's see. Still talking to fish sticks these days. Darwin, sorry, biting my tongue. Through thick and thin, I don't think we've been able to get this far. Let's see. This far without being united. I perish the thought to think what they may be thinking, what they may be attempting without a cohesive unit.
Alright then. But you
That
still haven't answered my question. I want names. Who are you trying to save?
Done. No.
Who are you?
I am pausing the music here.
Yeah.
Because I will take your next
Start a
answers.
scratch.
I will take your next answers very seriously.
Quite frankly, even after all we've been through, fish sticks and Putfro, Ying, let's see, Swiftgrace, they are my friend at the end of the day. I save them if I can, though. It doesn't look like I'll do much at this moment.
And what about the Hollyphant, Lulu? You wish to save the Hollyphant as well?
Let's see. It's because of Lulu we got this far in the first place, and I like to save. Okay, there are a lot of things I love to save, Mahadi. Though I will say that I actually am that I'm actually running some triage as to what I can say relative to what I can't. But if I had to save something, it would definitely be Shinoi.
Ah, Shinoi.
Much like you, Mahadi, I also had a life. I had a life up in the prime material plane. Though, let's see, and I don't know how it works down here, but I do assume that let's see, things kind of rhyme, and I really sympathize. And I really sympathize with you and your relationship with Fëanor.
There's not much to sympathize with, but it is appreciated nonetheless. Now, what about Zariel? Do you wish to save her?
With the resources remaining, yes. Though I have thought of only one thing that actually comes to mind, whether or not I can actually do that.
Alright. One last question then. Given the choice between redeeming Zariel and saving Ying, the one who acts as a vessel for a god, what do you choose?
I choose to save Zariel.
Why is this dice roll so aggressive?
Why does he not sound like Mahadi?
He will revert to his Rakshasa form.
You're a cat this whole time? And you're a gargantuan cat this whole time?
He's not gargantuan. Let's just make.
You're a large cat?
I have a deal for you then.
Yeah.
You asked me where my powers come from, how I am able to run this wandering emporium. I act as a servant for Asmodeus. He is the one that has given me the power to traverse freely between Avernus and the Prime Material.
Context, Darwin. Zardo reports to one person, and that is Asmodeus.
That is
right?
correct. I am also been given power to make deals on his behalf.
Deals.
Very well then.
You wish the strength to save Zariel, to redeem her. You can have it. In exchange for two things. One, your soul, but not just your soul right now, your heroic soul. The soul of a great hero. When you have passed away, if your deeds are great, your soul will belong to Asmodeus for all of eternity. There's one other thing, however, to this part of the deal. You cannot willingly forfeit your own life. And in fact, there will be a great battle to decide who the power of Vecna shall go to. You will not be participating in that fight should you take this deal. With that, I can bestow upon you the power to hopefully redeem Zariel, to save her. In exchange for your soul, as well as your compliance to not kill yourself. Most importantly, to not involve yourself in the business between Ying and Archon. Do we have a deal?
You haven't told me the second part.
That is the second part. You are not allowed to kill yourself, which means you won't be partaking in that battle. Among other things. You will be compelled to live until such a time where you become a heroic soul.
Because they are delicious.
But it's only those souls that are powerful enough to serve directly under Asmodeus.
Like you?
I'm a little bit more clever than that. Though I work for Asmodeus, my soul does not belong to him. We have a mutual agreement in that. I simply act as his broker, his dealer.
Deals.
I deal in magic items and other useful goods to adventurers, so that I may one day propose this deal to them when they are ready. When they are ready to become heroic spirits.
He's the shepherd,
So,
herding the sheep.
will you take this deal?
Darwin is the Swift Grace watching right now.
Yes, Swift Grace is watching.
Well, I'm always watching.
Hmm.
Usually, it's more interesting than the other ones just driving.
You will not be able to interfere with the Vecna fight to determine who gets both the eye and the hand. But you will have the strength to protect, to save, and even redeem Zariel.
Then I'll be selfish and ask one thing.
Go on.
Is this power also strong enough to break a contract with Tiamat?
To break a contract with Tiamat.
It's the original goal.
On its own, no. You would have to. You would have to weaken Tiamat to accomplish that.
Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I'm like processing all this and overwhelmed a bit.
Yeah,
Show
I'm
me.
trying to process how to make a fucking weapon.
Tell me, Callister. What is your resolve?
Hmm. I'm Darwin. I'm IRL. I'm still sweating here. Okay.
You're here to make a choice.
Why is the range on a longbow so much longer than a hunting rifle? What in the loving shit?
Yeah, longbows are weird. No way. We'll discuss that
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I got the template down.
Yeah.
You just said you have
Okay.
to edit and put stuff in. I figured out why things are like this. Haha.
Hello, and let's see. Uh.
That almost mean like the art braces of archery would work.
Hmm. Alone, it lacks the power, eh? You have to weaken Tiamat herself. Hmm. See.
If you
Is Lulu with me right now? Darwin now?
No. Mahadi's literally like sort of taking you to this like mind space. It's like all pure white.
Flashbang in the mine.
Let's see.
If you care to save Zarya more than you care for your friend Ying, then the answer should be apparent. Should be. I ask that you not interfere. To preserve your life. Because you need to be alive to fulfill your end of the deal.
Hmm. A lot of things are going through my head. Like, do I actually abandon Ying at this point?
You said so yourself. You would rather save Zariel than your friend Ying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ay.
phone.
To leave her to her own devices. For her to either reap the benefits or suffer the consequences of her actions without your intervention.
I'd like to see Asmodeus. Let's see. I'd like to see Asmodeus himself with the paper.
If you cannot trust me to make the deal on his behalf,
More
then
like
you are not
first-
worthy of the deal.
Meh.
Think
Sure, whatever.
think again, robot. Do you wish for the power to enact change here in Avernus? Do you want to be able to make a difference?
Being able to make. Sorry, this is taking so long. This is like a lot for me to take in, guys.
No more clever tricks, Andrew. I mean, you may continue to rely on those clever tricks if you believe that that will be enough.
Do I believe my clever tricks are enough? Let's see. Sorry, I'm setting bullets here.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what kind of magic items or, like, proficiencies or something that can give me bonus damage or bonus hit DC. I'm having a hard time trying to look that up.
I can give you like a few pointers, but for
Okay.
now, let us see what Callister chooses.
Yep. I'm doing research.
Do you remain true to the end, or do you give it up for power, the power to make a difference? At the cost of your own soul, as well as leaving Ying to her own devices.
Is he gonna take it, chat? Oh my god.
I gotta get a soda while you do that. And great bomb for back home.
Very well, Mahadi. Where's the papers?
No papers here, just a handshake.
You got a backwards hand. How does this work?
Any hand will do.
You hope he does? He'd be foolish not to, honestly.
Darwin? Hey. Oy. Sorry, I'm just taking it all in.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a hard decision.
Darwin, I shake his hand.
Oh my god, he took it! He took it!
Hello?
Your body will glow, and and just sort of everything will sort of fade to white, kind of like this screen that you see here. And with that, the pact is sealed. Right. I expect great things from you, Callister. And with that, we end session for tonight.